YouTube. Fuck is you talking about?
We back at it.
We back at it with another banger. You know, we usually do we've been dropping a lot of music ones lately. Shoot, I want to hit y'all with something different today for a little bit. You feel me? Today, tomorrow, and maybe the next day. We got top 10 disturbing interviews with evil people. You feel me? This is part 6. I ain't going in order. Match. I don't care. But nigga, there is a such thing as evil people.
Mm-hmm.
Evil people.
That shit is real. Sleep paralysis and shit. You are encountering a demon trying to take your soul.
A real demon. Soul taker.
Not even trying to control your soul. Trying to control your soul and get you to do evil shit.
Mm-hmm.
Real demons. Evil people are real.
Oh, my bad if I blew that in your face.
Oh, you good.
Shit, but my bad. Nah, man. I be watching shit like this, especially when I'm at work. I'll listen to it, and it's just crazy how people's minds is like set up to just constantly kill.
They're just evil.
Innocent people.
They don't got no brains. They just evil. They killing machines. They evil. They ain't even they killing. They just evil.
Man.
They villains. They real life villains. You know how you watch how you see villains on superhero movies? These are villains in real life, but there's no superhero to stop them. So they actually kill people because there's no superhero to stop them from killing them.
Yeah, there is.
The police.
But the police be scared as fuck of them. When they be catching them, they be hella scared. But
I'm not gonna be no hero. I'm staying out the way.
Unless you come in my way. I'm not in my business.
Unless you come in my way.
Yeah, that too.
I'm out the way. You go be your evil over there.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna keep making these YouTube videos while these niggas is being evil. You ain't gonna see us. There's no need to fear. There is need to fear because them niggas gonna die.
Oh my God. But now we gonna let's get up into this.
Today's video, because we are going to be looking at real life interviews with serial killers and people who committed horrific acts of violence. From the son of Sam killer to people faking insanity during interrogations. Let's look at it all only in today's video. Top 10 disturbing interviews with evil people, part 6. Starting off this countdown, we have Elizabeth Wettlaufer.
I've done this, and
ain't no way her big ass killed somebody.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Elizabeth Wettlaufer was a Canadian registered nurse for 9 years in southwestern Ontario. In 2016, she quit her nursing job, checked herself into a psychiatric hospital, and confessed to her crimes. Apparently, between 2007 and 2016, she used her powers as a nurse to take the lives of 8 of her patients and injured 6 others. She would do so by giving them lethal doses of insulin. She also admitted to stealing opioids to fuel her personal addiction. After she confessed to the killings, an interview took place with the police, and that's when she confessed her crimes once again, this time in a detailed statement. Apparently, she had voices in her head telling her to kill those patients.
Demons, like I was saying.
That it was
That's right. Possessed by demons.
Thought it might be God.
Taking control of your soul.
At first, she believed that this was God talking to her, so she felt okay killing for him. Then later on, she thought maybe it was the devil. On top of that, she claimed that it was a gut instinct telling her that these people needed to be killed. And once she did the deed, she would hear laughter in her chest.
Whatever it wasn't a voice in my head, it was voices here.
Nah, this bitch
When I
crazy.
would do it, afterwards I would hear like laughter in my head.
She was sentenced to 8
She's
concurrent
a
life
villain,
sentences
for
with
real.
no chance of parole for 25 years.
Nah,
In our
she not
ninth
neg-
spot, we
she
have
just seemed
Robert
calm.
Durst. Robert
The
Durst is
villains
an
is the
American
ones that be-
convicted murderer
you feel
and
me, that be
possible
laughing
serial
and shit,
killer.
they be
It all started in 1982 with the disappearance
type
of
of
his
shit.
wife, Kathy Durst. Obviously, he was the main suspect. Then in 2000, he murdered one of his friends, Susan Berman, and in 2001, he killed his neighbor. And just this year, he was finally convicted for killing his wife. During his interviews and interrogations, he maintained his innocence, claiming that he never did it. But after one of his final interviews,
We know
he
you did,
made a
nigga.
grave mistake. He went to the bathroom and didn't realize that his mic was still on. While in the bathroom, he was talking to himself and basically confessed to the killings.
There it is. You're caught. Kill them all. Of course.
The interviewers were completely shocked by what they heard,
nigga
and
is
Robert
so
was immediately
stupid.
arrested.
People are
In our
just
eighth spot, we have
retarded.
Daniel Wozniak. Daniel Wozniak is a former community theater actor who
Hold on, Daniel. Nigga. So you telling me,
That's how he got caught.
This-
If he wouldn't have had that mic on, he wouldn't have got caught.
and he still be out here killing people?
And they wouldn't have been investigating him or nothing. He would have just been going crazy. He would have been going crazy. Top of the leaderboard.
That nigga.
His KD ratio would be great.
So y'all telling me, y'all found him innocent up until then? Y'all had all that evidence to put that man behind bars, and y'all said he is innocent, but as soon as he walked up into the bathroom and spoke into that mic on accident, he was guilty.
He'd have been walking right out them doors.
Mm-hmm.
If that mic wasn't on, he would have walked right out them doors.
But if it was a black dude,
Oh yeah, we don't give a nigga. You're guilty.
guilty.
You're guilty off the
Guilty.
rip. As
Off
soon as
the
you walk
muscle.
into court. Oh, he's black? Oh, guilty.
Like, look, YNW Melly. They barely got any evidence on him, and look how long they kept him locked up. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. We need a better system. We need a better system and better people behind that jury.
For real.
Like, this shit is wild. Having niggas, serial killers,
Serial
devils walking.
Devils, for real.
May of
Put
2010
them
took
motherfuckers
the
in an
lives of
electric
two
chair.
people. During that time, he was struggling financially. He was in debt and unemployed. Then when he heard that his friend Sam Herr had $62,000 from
Why
combat
you got
pay,
his
he
tongue
decided
like
to
that?
kill Sam in order to steal his money. Then he ended up killing a woman
Oh my
named
God.
Julie Kabushi, a 23-year-old college student who was tutoring Sam. His plan was to make it seem like Sam killed
big
Julie
ass
and
nose.
then went on the run. But in the end, he was caught. This video is from the police interrogation of Daniel. Here's him putting the blame on Sam.
Just opened the door, it was Sam. I'm like, hey man, what's going on? Everything good? He's like, not good, we're in trouble. We need to get the out of here. And so Joe was like, there's a dead body in my apartment. He said, I've been doing some heavy drugs. He's like, I shot somebody. I was not happy about it. It was a fit of rage. And honestly, she had it coming. I said, she?
But of course, the police weren't buying his story. It was all too convenient.
Where's the gun, Sam? What did you do with the gun?
I'm not Sam, my name's Daniel.
I know, but that's what you were. Wasn't that what you were asking him?
No, I have nothing to do with this because my life was in danger with my wife. I'm sorry.
How was
You're
your life in
guilty.
danger?
He threatened it.
The two interrogators could see through Daniel's
If he had
out.
a
In
knife
fact,
or
they
any
said it was
gun,
if
he
he was
would've
putting
killed
on a
them niggas.
theater show for them. In the end,
Why y'all
Daniel
talking
did
so much?
confess,
He
but
wanted to
figured
kill him
he
right
might try
then.
and
Oh,
act
yeah,
insane
sure.
in order to get off with lesser charges.
Money and insanity.
Why is they laughing? That's just not funny.
No, he was laughing.
However
Oh,
hard
he
life
was
is,
laughing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
it got
Crazy.
harder. In our seventh spot, we have patient number 18. Now, this has got to be one of the creepiest and mysterious clips.
I'm not even gonna dub this YouTube channel. I already hate because she's going through these so quick and so fast. She's not even giving any type of videos, no real, like, no information on these dudes.
Going cool. Nigga, just going quick as possible.
Come on, man.
Let us know something about these niggas. Like, Feel me? These niggas is crazy. These we supposed to know about these motherfuckers. These is they living in our world. Like, come on.
They live in states you travel to.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, dude.
On the internet. It's an interview featuring a man named Patient 18. This interview is filmed at a psychiatric hospital, and this man is there because he has schizophrenia. This tape is actually what schools use to teach their students about schizophrenia and the mind. But it's mysterious because we don't know much about this dude. Now, I just want to say, having schizophrenia or mental health issues does not make this guy an evil person. He's on today's list because apparently at the hospital he admitted to taking someone's life. Plus, he has a history of criminal behavior. Upon doing more research, this might be a man named Stephen E. Anyways, take a look at this interview.
And what happened that ended up with your being here in the hospital?
The psychiatrist decided that this was the situation for me.
Did he tell you why?
Yeah, he evil.
No, the psychiatrist did not.
Has anybody told you why?
No.
I got chills. I don't know about you. It's quite interesting how he carefully plans out his answers. Plus, no matter what they're talking about, he still shows no emotion.
And in what way are you different?
I am trying to do with my life something which few people try to do. And this influences my thinking and consequently my actions.
He may seem calm on the outside,
Bro.
but what you can't imagine is everything that's going on in his
I don't
head.
really like
You
rewinding
can tell
shit,
he's trying
but
hard to stay
look
in
at his
control.
eyes. It's like he's reading off of
As soon as
something.
I express the belief that I do not belong in this hospital, which is a mental hospital, then those who dislike me want to find a worse place for me.
Bro, he's a bot, like, bro.
Oh, God.
He talking like
In our
a
sixth
bot.
spot, we have
A
Alonzo
bot.
Perez. In 2016, Alonzo
fucking
Perez was
robot.
charged
The
for
way
a
his
series
eyes
of
moving, the way
crimes,
his-
including
the
robbery with use of a
way
deadly
his
weapon,
forehead
attempted
shining.
murder with use of a deadly weapon,
Nigga, his
grand
face was
larceny,
shining.
and battery.
His
He was
whole
also
face.
arrested in connection.
You know the
He look like a toy.
look like that Goosebumps nigga. Look like the nigga off Goosebumps. the puppet. His ugly ass.
with the death of Mohammed Robinson. This is footage of Alonzo inside of the interrogation cell waiting to be questioned. But not much of that actually
got no
happens
smiley.
as he manages to escape. First we see him looking
That's-
around at the cameras and then he decides to forcibly
mugshot
remove
and
his
just-
handcuffs.
Cheesing. Does he not know that?
Now, he does manage to get them off, but he's not ready to leave yet. He hasn't thought of a plan. So he pretends that his handcuffs are still on and he thinks of an escape plan. When he thinks of his plan, he gets up, climbs up, and escapes by crawling through the ceiling. He then drove away in a rental truck that someone left with the engine running.
Wait.
You really got away?
Nobody was watching that camera? Nobody was watching that camera. Because if somebody was watching that camera, they'd be like, hey,
Go up in there. Stop that nigga.
emergency button.
Yeah.
And then there's there's hella cameras outside in the parking lot.
Wait, you gotta rewind, bro. If she goes to park, motherfucker, nigga, top number 5, I'm gonna be hot. Cause nigga, we need to know more about this shit.
Oh God.
This nigga done got away. He really escaped. He did it. No, that's too far back.
Right there.
On the shiny forehead,
Right there.
Oh yeah.
Crimes, including robbery with use of a
Alonzo,
deadly
so-
weapon, attempted murder with use of a deadly weapon, grand larceny, and battery. He was also arrested in connection with the death of Mohammed
He's
Robinson.
gonna
This
waste
is
a life.
footage of Alonzo inside of the interrogation cell waiting to be questioned. But not much of that actually happens as he manages to escape. First, we see him looking around at the cameras, and then he decides to forcibly remove his handcuffs.
He don't give a fuck about them cameras.
Not a damn.
He said, "I'm nigga, fuck them cameras. I'm
Man.
I'm not going to jail."
Now, he does manage to get them off,
How
but he's
did he
not ready
do
to
that?
leave yet.
Why?
He hasn't
He took
thought
a
of a
breath of
plan.
relief.
So he pretends that his handcuffs are still on and he thinks of an escape plan. When he thinks of his plan, he gets up, climbs up, and escapes by crawling
That nigga's
through the
strong
ceiling.
as fuck.
He
There's
then
no-
drove
there's
away
no
in a
bars
rental
on
truck
that window.
someone left with the engine running.
There is
But don't
now, I
worry, it
guarantee.
was short-lived freedom because within days he was caught again and in more trouble. In the end, though, he did plead guilty to 3 murders. We're now at our 5th and halfway mark with Andrei Chikatilo. Andrei Chikatilo, otherwise known as the Butcher of Rostov or the Rostov Ripper, was
Got that
responsible
tattoo
for the
on,
deaths of
boom.
56 individuals. He would lure people that he met at bus
Get a
stops or train
purse,
stations
boom.
away to remote
Wait, he's
locations,
crazy.
and then he
That
would
nigga
murder
is-
them. Sometimes he would even eat certain parts of his victims. In this interview, what shocks a lot of
Told you, I just could tell from his
Washington's
eyes.
beautiful
Bro.
mountains mean sparkling rivers and
Niggas be
lakes,
crazy.
and fluoride too.
I
Fluoride
see
minerals flow freely.
of people is the fact that everyone expects him to act like a monster. But in fact, he acts quite the opposite. He seems innocent, which is either an act or, his true personality. So he keeps up the innocent act saying how he feels sorry, blah, blah, blah. But the act drops when he is asked one question. Now, the interview is in Russian, but I have the translation. So the interviewer asks him if he has ever thought about meeting his victims in heaven or hell. He answers with, and I quote, "No, I have never thought about that. Never. I feel like it doesn't bother me. I have never thought about it. I have already passed all rounds of hell in my life. I am already ready to pass away to the other world again." That right there is creepy, not gonna lie. In our 4th spot, we have David Berkowitz. But you
That's
probably
what
better
you
know
mean,
him
just
as the
four like
son
that,
of
number
Sam.
4.
He was a serial killer who took the
Really
lives
wanted
of
to know
6
more about
individuals
that.
and
Come on, man.
wounded 7 others in New York City for more than a year. He would typically target good-looking young women with long brown hair. As a result, a number of women were cutting their hair short or dyeing it blonde. He was eventually known as the son of Sam because he would leave letters near his victims' bodies, signing it off with that name. In the end, he was caught and claimed that his neighbor's dog was possessed by a demon and that this demon dog was the one telling him to kill these people. Wild, I know. Well, years later, he did this interview. He admits to being into Satanism and how it influenced him.
Yeah, when you talk about Satan, what are you actually referring to?
Well, many people may not really understand that, but there was a time I was so confused and so troubled that I was seeking meaning and purpose. I was seeking something, I don't know, as my life began to spin out of control. I mean, I had got involved in like Satanism, and I was reading the Satanic Bible. And
he continues on talking about himself,
Reading
but
the
a lot of
Satanic
people
Bible.
believe he was just putting on an act the whole time, that he was trying to convince people that he's normal so that he would be released early. This is pretty common among serial killers. They love to manipulate people.
How does it feel to be here for 30 years knowing that this is going to be it?
30? Just 30.
It's like
Life.
the expression, take one day at a time, and
He was black. It's life or the death sentence.
He killed multiple people.
So you mean to tell
And
me?
he only, hold on,
He
he
has a-
only get 30 years. TK was an accessory to that home invasion and that murder, and he get life. YNW Melly is so-called guilty, which the court or whatever believes that he's guilty, and he's on trial for life. Who else? There's hella people that's on trial for life over a couple killings, but this nigga get
Even
30
Pooh Shiesty.
years. Pooh Shiesty. But this nigga,
it's never easy, being incarcerated. I have no one to blame but myself.
In our 3rd spot, we have Michael Beaver. In July of 2000.
alright, I'm done. She didn't even let him finish the clip, nothing. Ooh. But these niggas is weird, bro. Hella crazy.
Crazy as fuck. Niggas
I like stuff like this. Might sound weird, but I like shit like this because it just gives you a different perspective on people. Really makes you.
This video was ass. It has this video was ass.
Yeah. But it makes you
But the video was ass because she made it ass.
Yeah. But nah.
Somebody else was doing it. It'll probably be if that number 1. That shit
Oh
was
God.
That shit was hard.
He's hard. that voice is annoying, but he's hard.
That nigga annoying as fuck.
At least he explains.
He know how to do it. Yeah.
But man, like shit like this make you more aware of people that you that you kick it with and that you're around.
Unless you know what type of motherfuckers is living in this world with you, because you're not the only person that live on this earth. There's other people, 7 billion people on the earth. There's crazy people out there.
Come on, man. Shit, but nah, nigga. We gonna end the video right here.
Crazy people in the world.
Oh hell no. Yeah. Oh yeah. He said. That nigga. SpongeBob's funny.
That other little devil nigga, the red nigga, he said.
Shaking his hand and shit. He said,
he was shaking his shoulder.
Oh yeah. But nah, we gonna end the video right
Those
here.
Those type of motherfuckers is real. That be on the cartoons, they're real. They're in real life. They could be based off of real people.
Make you think. But no, we gonna end the video right here, dog. Like, comment, hit that share, you know. But I really want you to hit that subscribe if you mess with the video.
If you on your phone, you feel me? And you watching like horizontal, you could slide down. Sub button should be like somewhere right there.
Yep. Yes.
If you watching vertical, I don't know why you watching vertical. The sub button should be
right.
Yeah, below somewhere. Yeah.
Right there.
Go, feel me? Just
hit that.
Just hit it.
Go
you
hit
still
that.
watching? Hit it.
Come on, dog.
Did you hit it? I know you hit it. You should have. Why didn't you hit it?
Sound
you
like
didn't.
that.
You still didn't.
Sound like them college commercials from back then. Why you sitting down on your butt when you could be going to college right now, man?
Oh God.
Why you still watching this video when you could hit the subscribe button right now? Hit the like button. Cheers right now.